Hollywood Insiders, Rush Hour 3's biggest fight. Carter versus the Giant. The Hollywood Insiders are back with an exclusive deep dive into one of the funniest and most memorable scenes from Rush Hour 3, Detective James. Carter's hilarious fight with the big giant played by Mingming Sun. We break down the comedy, the choreography, and what really happened on set. Don't miss this insider look at the action comedy classic. In Rush Hour 3 2007, one of the most iconic comedic fight scenes occurs when he's showcasing his style. Hospital corridors, ambassador protection. This scene highlights Chan's masterful use of environmental props. During the fight to protect the wounded Ambassador Hong, he uses hospital equipment and furniture to dispatch triad assassins. This sequence demonstrates his slapstick kung fu, where he often appears as the underdog managing to win through wit and agility. The Genevieve Rescue high-speed chase. This chase through the streets of Paris features Chan performing stunts on moving vehicles and in tight urban spaces. It showcases the Hong Kong tradition of using wide shots to establish rhythm and clarity, allowing the audience to see the actual movements and reactions in a single shot. Sword duel with Kenji. This scene features a reversal of cultural weaponry. Chan uses a Japanese katana while his opponent, Kenji Hiroyuki Sanada, uses a Chinese jian. The choreography is fast-paced and cunning, focusing on technical skill rather than the digitally enhanced shaky cam often found in other Hollywood films. Hallmarks of the Jackie Chan style in these scenes. The reluctant hero, Chan often uses facial expressions to convey pain or surprise, making his character appear more vulnerable and human. Acrobatic utility. He rarely uses a direct punch if he can use a spin, a flip, or a parkour-style movement to gain an advantage. Prop-based combat. If there is a belt, an umbrella, or even a piece of clothing available, Chan will weaponize it. The action scenes in Rush Hour 3 were shaped by a diverse group of filmmakers, ranging from martial arts legends to masters of silent comedy and Hollywood buddy cop directors. 1. Bruce Lee. Director Brett Ratner explicitly stated that the fight between James Carter and the 7'9" giant was a direct reference to Bruce Lee's fight with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Game of Death 1978. The scene parodies the David versus Goliath trope, using Carter's comedic overconfidence to subvert Lee's more philosophical approach. 2. Silent film pioneers. Jackie Chan's action comedy style is heavily influenced by the physical comedy of Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin. This is evident in Rush Hour 3 through environmental combat using ladders, hospital equipment, and flags as weapons. Visual gags. Highly choreographed sequences where the characters' reactions to pain or fear are as important as the martial arts itself. 3. Buddy cop trailblazers. Ratner drew inspiration from classic American action comedies of the 70s and 80s that focused on character-driven conflict. Influential films include Martin Brest, Beverly Hills Cop and Midnight Run, Walter Hill, 48 Hours, Richard Donner, Lethal Weapon, Stan Lathan, Def Comedy Jam, which introduced Ratner to Chris Tucker's high-energy verbal style for John Woo and Hong Kong cinema. While the Rush Hour films are Americanized versions of the genre, they utilize the clear, rhythmic editing style pioneered by Hong Kong. Directors like John Woo, unlike the shaky cam, style popular in 2000s, Hollywood inspired by the Bourne series. Rush Hour 3 uses wider shots to showcase the full body movement of the martial arts choreography. 5. Historical and pop culture references. The film makes nods to other cinematic giants through dialogue and set pieces. Francis Ford Coppola. The hospital scene mimics the security-less tension of the hospital sequence in The Godfather. Monty Python after sustaining injuries. Characters reference the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, it's just a flesh wound. Ang Lee. The Lee's Deadliest Fan sequence humorously references Crouching Tiger. Hidden Dragon. The He Is Me and I Am You scene from Rush Hour 3 is a memorable and often discussed part of the movie. Here's a succinct guide to what Redditors think about this scene and its context. Scene analysis of Me and You in Rush Hour 3. Humor and classic homage. Abbott and Costello comparison. Many Redditors draw parallels to the classic. Abbott and Costello, who's on first skit. Abbott and Costello, who's on first. General appreciation. The scene is frequently cited as a highlight of Rush Hour 3. Rush Hour 3 was great because of scenes like this. Mixed reactions to the scene. Spoiled in trailer. Some viewers felt the humor was diminished because the scene was heavily featured in the movie's trailer. The only part of the movie where I laughed, and I remember that they spoiled this in the trailer. Rehashed joke. A few Redditors felt the joke was unoriginal and rehashed from older comedies. It is great because of a scene that rehashes a 100-year-old joke. Cultural and linguistic insights. Real-life parallels. One Redditor shared a personal experience with similar name-based confusion. My boss said to me, "You and Smith will be going to pick up some gear at 2 p.m. Name meanings. Another Redditor noted that Hu Li, a character from Rush Hour 2, means fox in Chinese, adding a layer of irony to the character's role. No idea, but Hu Li means fox. Movie reception. Overall quality of Rush Hour 3. Opinions on the movie itself are mixed, with some considering it a significant drop in quality compared to its predecessors. 1 was great, 2 was okay, 3 sucked. Critic versus audience ratings. There's a discussion about whether to trust critic ratings over audience ratings, especially for action comedies. I always tend to go by the audience ratings, not the critic rating on Rotten